Hi everyone, this is Nancy with Nancy Cast Tarot, and today is Monday. It is September 5th, and it's Labor Day in the United States. So a shout out to all the professions out there that keep the wheels turning. You know, all the worker bees out there that are doing the work and getting our needs met. I want to do something a little bit differently today. I happen to be a collector of gems and minerals and crystals, and I thought what I would do the first Monday of every month is feature a different crystal or a different gemstone. And I first got my interest in gems and minerals when I was in the fourth grade. I lived in New York City, and in school they used to take us on these bus trips into Manhattan to the various museums. And on a trip to the Museum of Natural History when I was in the fourth grade, I was taken by the exhibit of the gems and minerals and the different stones. And the Museum of Natural History in New York is a terrific place to do this. There's also a section of gems that are fluorescent in nature, and they dim the lights, and you could see these gems sparkling and coming to life. I even think the Hope Diamond is there. I'm not really positive, but it's a great way to spend a rainy Saturday in New York City. The museum is also adjacent to the Hayden Planetarium. So it's really, if you ever get to visit New York, it's a great stop on your trip in New York. But in the fourth grade, we got to go, and as a souvenir, I brought back a little box. It was about this big, and in the box was little sections, and in each section was a piece of a crystal, a little, just a little piece, probably as big as my thumbnail. And I was taken by all the colors. There was the pink rose quartz and the yellow sulfur and the black obsidian, turquoise blue, the lapis lazuli blue, the green of malachite, the green of aventurine, and there were even pieces of iron ore, gold ore, copper. So I still have that box. It's packed away with my personal items, and if I ever find it, I will take it out and show it to everybody. But with no further ado, the stone that I picked to talk about today is Labadorite. And Labadorite is from a place called Labrador, and I had to Google it because I didn't know where it was for sure. But I found out that Labrador is a part of Canada. It's part of the Canadian province of Newfoundland and Labrador, and it's on the eastern portion of Canada, and it's along the Atlantic coast. So if you picture the map of the United States and you see Maine way up there at the top, keep going north and you come to this province of Newfoundland and Labrador. That's the general area. It's a huge, huge place in Canada. Canada's big, right? Okay, in Western Labrador, it's the home of the Iron Ore Company of Canada, and so a lot of mining and mineral hunting has been going on there for a long time. And Labrador was discovered in the late 18th century. Now, there are other places in the world where you could find Labradorite, and you can find Labradorite in like the Norway, Finland, Norway, up that way in the Scandinavian countries. You could also find it in Utah and Colorado in the United States, and even down in Australia. So there are other places besides Canada to find Labradorite. So without further ado, let me show you what Labradorite looks like. Here's a piece, and you could see that the stone, it's kind of a dark olivish green, but there is a light coming from within. And this light is actually called labadorescence. And this stone is called the Stone of Magic, and it's called the Stone of Magic because they say that this stone actually brings the aurora borealis, the northern lights, into physical form, and that's the magic of labradorite. Here's another little piece that has more of a blue. I'll put this one down. Let me see if I could catch the blue. It has, yeah, there it is. It has like a blue flash. It's actually called a flash of light. So, what are the healing properties of labradorite? Labradorite is good for mental health, inner peace, and tranquility. I have a set of oracle cards here by Margaret Ann Lembo, Lembo, and she actually has a physical shop in Florida. And I picked out her card for labradorite, and I'll read you what she says about it. Labradorite, it says it helps us observe life from a greater perspective. It helps reflect our inner light, because think of this flash that we see, this spark of light. Think of us having that flash of that God light inside of us as well. It helps us develop our spiritual practices, increases our spiritual awareness, and helps us meditate. She has an affirmation, and the affirmation says, I take time for reflection and see life from a higher perspective. So labradorite, it helps us with meditation, lucid dreaming, psychic development, and spiritual awareness. It does that by help us opening our third eye. The third eye is the sixth chakra, so it helps us open our intuition, our imagination. And the reflective qualities help you recognize the effects of light, color, and sound on your consciousness. So that's labradorite, and I like to use my stones in jewelry. And I have here a sample. This is a bracelet that has jade and gray labradorite. So labradorite comes in this gray color as well. And these little tiny stones on this bracelet are labradorite as well. And you could actually see that flash of light, that labradorescence coming through these little tiny stones. So that's my spiel today about labradorite. I'll be coming to you in the beginning of October, the first Monday in October, with another stone. I hope you like this presentation. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the bell notification. Leave me a comment if there's another stone that you'd like me to talk about, or if you have any questions, please let me know. But I'll leave you with another look of this beautiful flash of labradorite, the philosopher's stone, the stone of magic. Thank you all so much. Carpe diem, you all. Take care. Thank you.